Have you ever been watching a show and you thought to yourself, man, I really wish this character was this way? Or man, I wish there was a character like this, but different. Hi, I'm Bill, and I think that all the time. So much so that I just make casts and casts of characters. And I don't know what to do with them. So I brought them to my friends and decided we're just gonna turn them into things. You know, whatever comes of them, that's what it'll do. So I'm joined by my friends.
Jonathan Kinney.
I'm Rich.
I'm his friend Seth.
That's right.
Yay.
And this is a nude podcast we've started
A
called...
nude podcast.
Yep.
We're all stripped down to our nudes.
Yep.
Skivs.
You're welcome.
Or
This
suits.
is an 18 and over podcast, just so you know.
Well,
It's called I'm Just a Bill, and we're here to make bills.
Yep. So yeah, core premise: we're here to take his fun characters, and we're using them as writing prompts to kind of kickstart fun, imaginative new worlds that they fit into.
we're going to build the hell out of them.
The English major in me is screaming in joy.
So let's not just waste too much time and get
We're
into
not.
it. Number one, I want us to talk about brick cultivator. Now I have a little bit more on this. I came up with a couple of title ideas depending on if it was Chinese or Japanese. But basically, it's a world where everyone gets a tool or weapon, and this guy's got a brick. The Chinese title I came up with is either Brick God, Brick Lord, or Bricking the Heavens. And if it was Japanese, it's everyone gets a cool weapon and all I get is a brick? What
Yes.
the heck?
No, that is 100%.
Oh my god!
All right. So we have Brick Cultivator. I mean, obviously,
Isekai or no isekai?
I mean, I was leaning towards Isekai just
Okay.
because like it just sounds.
Go with the Japanese one. Isekai. Let's
All
do it.
right.
Okay, so what is his job in the real world before he ends up in this other world? He's got to be a mortarsman.
Okay.
Mortician?
No.
That's not what they're called.
I got
we're doing
it.
this Japanese, so go.
I got it. Okay, I got it. All right. So he was a Japanese high schooler. He had to drop out of high school, so this would be his third year in high school, right?
Sure.
He works at a shitty construction job. He sees a girl walking past him, like walking down below, that he remembers from school. He thinks she's waving at him. He goes the way back, trips, falls to his death.
No, you gotta have him. You gotta have him die by brick.
Starts to walk towards her and gets hit by a falling brick
Yeah,
that she
no.
was trying to warn him about.
Pallet of bricks. Pallet of bricks.
Crushed by a pallet of bricks.
Yes, absolutely.
That's perfect.
You
That's
see,
perfect.
You see, where my heart was heading, if we were doing isekai, was that it was like basically a Kumodesuga ripoff, where it's just like a class of people redone in a new world, and everybody gets cool stuff, and he's got a brick.
This is Battle Royale, but it turns out brick is the most powerful thing.
Well, yeah,
Brick already is the most powerful thing. Let's not kid ourselves.
brick is his most powerful thing because he can't use it because it's like think I Shall Seal the Heavens, like it's a transcendent item that he as a spirit cultivator have, so he can't unlock shit. It's just a brick.
Oh my god, Tate
But
no
it's-
Yusha brick?
But it's indestructible.
Well, yeah, no one can fucking scratch this brick.
And it's just incredibly heavy to anyone but him.
Okay.
He absolutely figures out how to use the brick to the best of his brick abilities.
I was stuck in that flow of the classic isekai where you have your virgin MC or Sajabi.
We gotta break him out of that
dies.
somewhat.
Yeah, no, like
Well, see,
we're
the-
not making garbage.
The class is even more classic garbage. It's like, my whole class got transferred and I'm a beta cuck with a brick. It's not.
Yeah, but
That's how it would happen, though.
I originally imagined this as Chinese only because I wanted the Tales of Demons and Gods, I Shall Seal the Heavens moments where people are like thinking they're good shit and then they get bricked.
Brick right to the face. Just
Oh my
like
god, brick
like-
slapping.
No,
Yeah, and straight every time it hits someone, they are knocked the fuck out.
it's just KO powers.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
imagine it with like cartoon physics. It hits them and then they fly off while the brick lands. Just
Well, no, it just hovers there, waiting for him to pick it back up.
yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Okay,
So-
so part of so is it just one brick, or does he have the ability to does he as he build get more brick?
As
Like-
he builds?
I can only imagine towards the end where he's like in the mid station, he's like, I've become all powerful, and he's like swinging like the brick, and like the image of a house appears.
Yes,
and
full
crumbles
brick
down
house.
on people.
That's all I could think of.
Or like it evolves into like a battlement, like a rook castle battlement.
Oh my God, he
then,
lures he lures his enemy onto a city sidewalk where it's all brick, and they don't even realize what his power is.
coffin.
And then suddenly all of them slam together into a pile of dead mush. Now
Oh my god, I can imagine. That's like you
I'm sorry.
finally gets an attack skill, and it's just like brick and mortar, and they're just enclosed, and like
Is Brick and Mortar like a house version of Rick and Morty?
I hate you. No. Like so he reincarnates, and like he's like the son of a chimney builder,
Like a masonry family?
like a masonry family.
They dig like they do quarry work.
They do. and then like his first viewpoint, his first attack from cultivation is brick and mortar, and
Okay.
he's just
So we got to talk about the brick, right? Because like, what is
okay.
it?
So I'm not gonna lie, I did have designs for the brick because like it spoke to me for a second. So the brick is his immortal mansion. Like if you looked at the brick and you sectioned it off into 8 blocks, each one has a ceiling symbol on it, and as it lights up, he gets more of the brick to use. So like very desolate era
the
immortal
Star
estate.
Seizing Manor.
Okay.
It's hold up. Oh, it just hit me.
Like a brick? Like a ton of bricks?
Oh.
Like a pallet of bricks.
All right. So, what do we call the brick Star Seizing Manor? Like, would this be?
It is clearly brick house.
No.
What are you doing?
She's a brick
Mason's
house?
Lodge.
No, come on, man. You gotta
He's
go.
a Mason.
You gotta yes, but you gotta go brick house inhabited by the Masons. That's gotta be his last name from Jump, by the way.
Brick House HU.
His name is Bill. All of the characters'
No,
names
Bill
are Bill.
Mason.
Bill Mason.
His name is
of
Bill
the
Mason.
Mason clan.
Yeah. Okay. So welcome to Bill Mason, brick cultivator.
Yep.
His brick is his cultivation manor. That its name is Brick House Haus with an umlaut. Gotta have the umlaut. Very important. Yes. It's let's see. Okay. So come up with some names. At least 3 attacks. Come on. We gotta.
Brick, get bricked, and prepare to be bricked.
I don't know, man.
His final attack is, or like at least the one we're gonna come up with now, should be Pallet of Bricks.
No. I
But
got
like-
it. I got it. Foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foundation.
No, okay.
The classic-
Foundation poor.
Can we just establish that his cultivation system is clearly about building a house inside his body?
Yes.
100%.
Like he eventually builds a castle.
So like his body is heavier than the foundation of a castle.
Yeah.
Because he did this foundation. He layered it
But
with only the finest and densest of metals.
Yeah.
I
Because
also
he had the perfect heaviest brick as a like imaginatory model.
Yeah,
It
he
is-
just
he-
imagines.
I'm not
it.
gonna lie. I love the idea of Dallas techniques with brick and mortar, but I also just love the idea of there is no pomp and circumstance. He picks up a brick, he hits somebody
We
with
didn't
it.
say he's a martial artist.
No.
He's a mason.
No, yeah, he
Yeah,
just
but-
knows how to.
with
He
bricks.
just knows how to brick. Yeah.
Yeah.
His body is so durable because he's laid the foundation that he just runs at people.
Yeah, no, he has the ultimate defense, and he just bricks.
I like his ultimate like profound technique being that he just sees the opponent's head as like an unfinished wall.
And
And
he's
just
like,
laying
slam
the
it
brick
down.
No,
into place.
and they can't leave because that's where the brick is supposed
Oh no.
to be.
Okay, so
He
at least
fixes them in place.
at least one technique where he creates an arena made of bricks in which they're both imprisoned until the battle is complete. Right? At least the one.
Okay, his movement technique was practiced from years of his in the Mason family building walls, so he's so fast laying bricks. He just
Ooh, he sidesteps like a
he just
motherfucker.
sidesteps and builds walls around him out of his spiritual bricks.
I will
this is
say-
some, like Terraria level bullshit.
Another thing is like if he's doing sidestep movements, he can have a technique where it's not that he's faster; it's that he emits cement from his feet. So whenever people like chase him, they're just stuck. So he slows them down, not he makes himself faster with his movement technique.
I am
All right.
very happy with Bill Mason, brick cultivator.
I am too, but I have one final one to leave us on. Who is Bill Mason's rival in this story, and what is his power?
He's a stonecutter.
Sledgehammer.
No, well,
He's a painter.
Ooh, he's a painter.
He's an artist. He creates emotion.
He like paints the brick like pink once, and then the main character never gets over it.
Bill is
It's
just
a
so
one-sided,
offended.
really intense grudge the entire
And like
story.
the painter doesn't even care. He's just like do. I'm an aloof painter.
No. See, my mind is these are laborer cultivators. So I'm thinking it's
God.
like a
Oh,
dude
so like roller
in a
painter.
paint uniform
Oh,
with
like
a
a
mask
white-
and a roller.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
he's like, there's not a thing. His goal is like Sherwin Williams.
I will
he's
cover
going
the
to
world.
cover the world.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's like, no, bricks are the perfect color. It's going to be the color of the stone. All right, we don't need paint.
Oof.
And they're competing with, and it's the Mason family, and like
The painter. No, it's
Yeah,
just
painter.
Bill. It's William Painter. It's not Bill.
William
Painter.
Painter.
Terrible.
All right. Well, the
All right.
saga of Bill Mason is complete. Who else do you have?
That's not
Bill?
complete. The intro has opened, and we know the beginnings of Bill Mason. Like play some music right here.
It's,
Like-
All right, so
Like Seabreeze.
no, you're editing this one, Bill. You play music.
Son of a bitch. Okay, well, that was me telling me. All right, I guess we're moving on to number 2. This is something I don't see, and like I see people barely use them in cultivation novels, but like I want somebody gung ho for it, like has the biggest hard on for it. Bell wielder. I mean, like any kind of bell, he fucking wields it.
Oh my
All
God,
right.
it's like every melodic percussionist's dream.
Okay, so
yeah, no, I am getting a little excited thinking about that. I mean, like,
Like this hit me strangely enough because I was playing Enter the Gungeon, and there is a boss called the Mind Flayer.
the fucking worst.
And he's basically a mind flayer holding a gun up to a small bell. And like there's bell attacks. And like I then thought of Kung Fu Hustle with that goddamn bell couple. And like that was awesome. What if there's a guy who did all of it? Every single bell. Any bells he could find. All the bells.
Okay, wait.
None of the
so-
whistles.
So
Fuck you.
is this another one? Is this another one where we're thinking of like techniques? Because now I'm thinking of like he eventually has to work his way up to where he summons the concept of a church bell that he uses to shake an entire person's body by hammering it with a. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's
so,
like
so some history on this guy that I've just come up with. He worked in a church. Not it's not an isekai. What were you imagining for this? You said a cultivation novel, so like a.
no, I was thinking like straight up I Shall Seal the Heavens, Chinese, normal cultivation, but like instead of walking the path of the sword or walking the path of the zither, he walks the path of all the goddamn bells.
See, this is what hits me, right? Like, it's like, think about it like being part of a symphonic band and you're not part of the official part. You're an outer disciple, gotta work your way up.
Oh.
And you start, it's like, man, you're just gonna be on this triangle.
So their
for
entire system is based out of based around music. That's fine.
well, no.
Well-
I think you could do that. We could also do like a thing where like there's like sacred instruments in this world.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean-
100% that.
Like if you look at I Shall Seal the Heavens, they had all of the most like inane things be like magical items. So like I thought, why not a bell? And there
Well-
are times in there somebody will pull out a bell, and like that'd be a life-saving instrument, or like the ring would cause a divine sense attack, and that's cool and all. But I want basically like Batman with bells. Like he has a shark repelling bell.
Well, yeah, no. So that's what I'm imagining. Like he finds like one set, and it's like the C bell or something.
Ah.
And like he like it has a spirit in it, and it like becomes his like mentor spirit, and he's like, you have to find the other bells, and like each of the bells has like different like magics in them.
Eventually he learns how to play a song that that summons a demon that will destroy the world, because the sea bell has been tricking him the entire time to try and, these are demon unsealing bells the whole time.
Oh man,
they're very strong.
It's not the horns of the apocalypse; it's the bells of the apocalypse.
Yeah, for
bells,
sure.
bells.
Oh my god, yo, that reminds me. Like, what if the bell ringer is like a position of power, like to be the one who rings these divine bells, who controls them, they can bring about differing things to trigger. I mean, like, I'm from the country, right? I've been that kid playing outside, hear the bell, you're done playing outside, come in, it's time to eat.
Yeah.
Bell has a lot of power over some
And
people.
yours
Oh god,
specifically.
like soul attacks.
Yeah.
Like he
Bell
takes
of command.
bells and like based on the memories of the bells, he can use them for different effects.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
like
wait.
he gets like the bell of a mother that always used it to like bring her kids home,
Yeah.
and
So-
he can like compel people with it.
As the story develops,
Oh, yeah.
we slowly establish more and more that bells are an integral part of this culture. Like that everything is determined by bells. Like when you're born, you are like tapped up against a fucking thing, and depending on how it rings, determines shit in your life and shit.
Your latent talent.
Yeah, like
What if okay, so we're you guys know the story about when the ride when the British were coming
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
ran?
Yeah.
Paul Revere?
What if he could Paul Revere. What if you could get Paul Revere's bell?
okay.
Okay, guys,
Play Warehouse 13 bells. Is that what we're doing?
Basically here. The first bell he gets lets him travel through like dimensions, like jumper or like
Yeah.
I see. So he like rings it, and it like the sound makes like a portal, and he just walks through.
and he walks through, and then like it brings him to a place where there is a bell.
So
And
like
he's just going and gathering bells. So like at some
Stolen
point he like
Century, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle-esque.
yeah, exactly. Like he's going through it, and then he's like, yes, like this is the one where he gets the Liberty Bell.
Oh shit!
And like this is the story.
He's the real person who left a crack in the bell.
How it actually cracked,
Yeah.
and it was a legendary battle.
Oh yeah,
And, like-
because like someone was trying to steal it or use it for evil, and he was like, "No, this belongs in a museum."
and
he
like
borrowed
sets
it
there
once.
as like a formation.
Yeah,
To, like-
formation.
And like everyone thinks it's just like a tourist attraction, but that is a sacred formation.
This
God.
this Bill's name is Bell, right?
Bill Bell.
No, just Bell.
Bell.
Like Bell with a weird accent.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Bell.
Yo, Bell
Hi, I'm
must be
Bell.
a monster on the xylophone, my guy.
Oh yeah, Bell destroy. Well,
His favorite artist is Mike O.
okay, wait. So
I love this because I'm imagining like a
Tubular
story where
bells.
like half the things you're telling are stories about like existing things that we know from like our culture, and then half the stories are going to be from like fantasy worlds or the future or like fake cultures in the past that are
Oh.
like that we kind of know about but are mostly guesses.
this sounds like a fun book. I don't know. I'm this sounds like a fun one.
Bell is like a musical Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives inside of a church tower that itself is that's the bell that
It's
travels through time.
It's like an old goddamn cathedral where you have like think Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah,
thousands of bells.
well,
sort
okay,
of thing.
so like he walks inside of a bell. He figures out that what actually does it is standing inside of the particular bell and ringing it real hard, and the vibrations from the bell vibrate you back in time.
or forward. Or
Forward.
sideways.
To
Or
where
sideways.
a bell to the bell where that you need is
But okay, so it's a giant bell. That probably could fit
A bell filled with a lot of other bells.
No, I was gonna say like 3 people tall, sort of
Oh.
thing.
Oh.
And think stained glass, like very ornate.
Sure.
But the hammer's missing. He is the hammer.
I was thinking more like SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. This bell would live in a giant bell that has just floor after floor of bells that he can use to get to where he needs to go.
I see.
I
All
liked,
of his
like-
collections.
Yeah.
I liked like a platform 9 3/4, like where he would hit it real fast and like the back should hit him, but he just passes through it.
Yeah, no, absolutely that.
I like
Can-
Bell's methods.
I want. So can I come up with a title right
Sure,
here?
go
Do
for
it.
it. I didn't actually. I only made ones for the first guy.
Okay, so I'm thinking this is less like a book and more of like an episodic TV show with a storyline going behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Or like novellas,
Yeah.
like just like singular, like teen novels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where like each novel is just
Like
like,
the Pendragon
happenings
series.
of one
Yeah.
world,
Yeah.
and there's usually only like one or two major conflicts.
That's
in
exactly
them.
the Pendragon series.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And, like,
so
you
it's,
could like the titles could be cool. You could have like Maester Bell and whatever it is.
are
I
do
cracked
have
the
to be
Liberty
puns?
Bell.
No. Okay.
Maester
We
Bell
can't go.
and
We,
the curious case
we
of
can't
the
go that-
cracked bell.
we can't go that cheesy, you guys.
Okay,
they gotta
so-
be. They gotta be serious-ish.
Is
No,
this
this
is
is
this
serious.
is this Hardy Boys level titles?
No,
Yeah.
this is
Because,
like
I don't
Goosebumps
know.
level titles.
yeah, not Goosebumps, like the bells of Aberdeen, or like just shit like that. Like that's how it's got to go. Like that's,
Maester Bell and the Sound of Liberty.
see, yeah, there you go. See, Richard's got the
And
right
he has
idea.
a different companion each episode. Sometimes it's a recurring companion, depending on the timeline he goes to.
See,
But
I was
every time he comes back, he's working further on the conflict in his own realm, of course.
Of course, and in the Sound Wars,
The-
that
oh.
See, I was thinking more not Terry Pratchett / Piers Anthony-esque with book like puns.
No, Bill,
Like-
if you had your way,
Meister-
every fucking thing would be puns, and I will not allow it.
Meister Bell always rings true.
No.
Oh, yes.
No, this was covered with Hardy Boy level puns. I will not allow it.
Yes.
I guess I can't just veto it, but like, goddamn, that's awful. It's awful,
I
Bill.
mean, we've clearly written a young adult series
It's
here,
true.
so I think it only fits.
All right. So the what is the name of the series as a whole to
I
cap
think
this
it
off?
has to be the Bells of Aberdeen.
The
He has to collect all the bells of Aberdeen.
all right. all
Damn
right.
you, Aberdeen! Why do you have so many bells?
That or the bell that rang through time.
The belt. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly that.
well,
that
I mean,
one's
that,
so easy.
Death rings once.
No, that's back to that's that's James Bond's level titles.
Yeah, I love it, bro. Like I love titles, like Dial M for Murder. I love those titles.
Dial in for Murder is pretty great.
Yo, ring once.
all right, Meister Bell, you seem to have a very
Meister Bell.
have like a incredibly vivid world.
I
Man.
love Meister Bell.
Goddamn jumpers.
Who's number 3? Who
Number
we got?
3. All right, we have a. I came up with a trash cultivator. Now let me explain. Think Benkei, the sort of like
I don't know who
sword.
that is.
He's
He was a character in Chinese history who was alongside another famous partner, but what he was famous for was collecting the weapons of people he defeated.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Um,
like, think of that guy with a bucket full of weapons on his back, but instead, it's a trash can. And it's a bunch of broken debris and shit. But any broken debris in his hands is a lethal weapon.
I mean,
He can't wield real swords or bats or any other weapons. He could just wield trash.
But he's an improvised weapon master.
so like broken
Specialty trash.
bottles. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So-
No. I'm seeing how this could be very useful.
Okay, 'cause
So-
I think about like as a kid, right? I remember being barefoot and walking. I was walking outside barefoot. Someone had messed up because I don't know if you guys have ever eaten sardines.
Oh yeah.
You rip the top of
Oh,
the sardine;
yeah.
those things are actually
Sardine.
razor sharp.
Oh yeah.
And I've stepped on one and cut my foot so bad. And I think
Ooh.
about a dude who can use trash like that to murder people.
Yeah.
Sounds
Oh, God.
amazing.
Yes. No, this is incredible. Oh, okay. You know the guys in like kind of futuristic or sci-fi kind of novels that like get infused by a drug or get hit by an alien thing and like their brain starts working super fast and they start being able to predict things and like
They start using more percentages of their brain.
yeah, or whatever.
Yes,
they
but
wanna do it.
no.
So like they'll put like a pin in the street and then like 4 things will happen that will cause someone to fall on it and die.
A guy in Fringe. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I get you.
exactly.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So that guy's our main character. That's Bill. And like the trash, like he's like, I know all this trash has a destiny. And like
if I set this trash up, just like all I need is one garbage can, I can make anything happen.
He's like assassin trash MacGyver.
yes, like Mushishi-esque.
Oh,
but he's a
that's
dirty
tight.
hobo. Like
that's even better because he doesn't
Exactly.
need material things. He doesn't need it.
And like it's the story of like him going around and putting the trash in the place it's supposed to be.
okay, so are we going to make him a savior, quote unquote, assassin? Like he doesn't take jobs, he just goes after bad people.
Well, I don't think so. I think I don't know. I don't know if you guys have read this, but it's a thing that happens in like typical Korean martial arts novels.
Okay.
They have the miram, the underground martial arts stuff. There's always a homeless association. There's always
Oh, absolutely. This is fucking
masterful
Sherlock
homeless.
Holmes.
This is
Yeah.
the leader of this homeless
Yeah,
association.
can we
I
just
see.
assume that like all homeless people in this society are actually not homeless? They are all members of this club.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, well,
100%.
they have to be like this in order to cultivate. Like that's the only way that they can do it.
They weren't there. He introduced it. It was he went around and collected homeless people and turned every homeless person into a killer who then so there's no homeless people.
So a couple
They
questions.
serve a thing. You can hire them if you can. You have to meet certain requirements to hire them to take something out, and they have to agree to it. But till then, they take on jobs they choose to take on if it's meant to be.
Everyone has a piece of trash that they love.
Yeah, it's the trash that's their treasure.
They collect it. So there's one guy who just has mounds of old trashy teddy bears. But
Ooh,
you bring him a teddy bear, he will fucking do anything.
Oh yeah, that's how you get it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
You have to have something that is trash to you, but is valuable to someone that they'd want.
all right. I have come up with a name. I don't want to just be the guy who comes up with names for this one, but I'm really excited about this one. Bill the Trash Man Detritus.
Detritus.
I'm pretty happy with my decisions here. You can feel free to change what you'd like, but I like to imagine that this is a superhero who has his own mooks instead of how a supervillain would have mooks. So this is a superhero who has his own mooks.
So Robin Hood, the trash can hero.
Yeah, yeah, very much so. This is you are it's a superhero. I very much like the Trashman. But really up to you how you go with it.
In my head, I was thinking it more of a underground kind of thing, more of less of a hero, more of an anti-hero, more of a person who does whatever they choose to do
that's what I'm
based
saying.
on their own viewpoint.
He's got the villain
A
structure.
Blackjack kind of esque
Yeah,
character
you
where
do.
he's like,
I will just do what
He,
I want to.
okay, so money means nothing. Like in my head, when you explain this dude's power, I think of the quote unquote super metropolis where trash is automatically gotten rid of. It's a cyberpunk kind of Ghost in the Shell situation. The cops are hyperpowered, but you know who does the work and actually takes out the trash?
It's like
the homeless alliance that he leads.
Okay,
and he takes care of it mostly by himself.
this sounds like a guy who has backing. Can I just suggest that the way he got his fortune was that he found a lottery ticket in the trash?
Yeah.
He was like, nah, I got my wealth in the trash.
Yeah,
It's gonna stay in the trash.
I can't betray my roots. I have to stay with the trash.
Well, he tried to live that life for a bit. Then he realized he stumbled on a homeless man who was about to treat him like trash, like he was always treated. Then he realized, wait a second, I'm still just like I don't know. Either the guy says something like you're still just like me, and there's
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I am, aren't I?
I kind of really like the name Billy Cann, like Cann.
or
Billy-
McCann.
Yeah, Billy McCann. I like Billy McCann.
Yeah, Billy McCann, the garbage man.
Billy McCann, the garbage man.
I
still like the trash
The name
man.
of the series would just have to it's like take out the trash or like the garbage man.
Well, no. I was thinking more of not Bruce Lee. Jackie Chan with garbage was my initial thought. Was just oh, he picks up a piece of trash like a broken bicycle, and now he's wielding a broken bicycle. Or Oh, he picked up 2 broken bottles? Oh no, they were regular bottles? Psh, all right, now they're broken bottles. Now I
Well,
can use them.
They were already garbage if they were thrown away.
I'm no.
Okay, wait. I gotta know if he's carrying around the thing on his back with all of his weapons, his trash, whatever in it. Can he use any trash can as a source for his stuff, or is it just like what he can carry on his back? Because if so, that means he
That's
could like
his
hop
trash.
in a trash
Yo.
can and like fucking.
Think about how powerful this is. This is a futuristic place. Think about the visualization of like a Coruscant or where there's flying cars and shit.
Yeah,
Think about
there's
what's
gotta be
going
the-
down
yeah.
on the at the
yeah, no,
bottom
the
in
trash
the
compactor.
slums.
So
in the
okay,
trash.
so
he's
let's
just untouchable down there.
let's just say that his trash domain is
Oh my
whatever.
God, trash domain.
Yeah, dude.
He's like walking outside and he's just like, no, I must fight you. And then an aura of trash emits from it. Oh, trash
Like
domain.
he is at his strongest in a dumpster, or he is like his hallowed ground is a dump. Like that.
he
that
brings the slum and the dump wherever he goes. So it's more like
That-
it's like
Oh, it's an interspatial garbage can.
yes, the
Oh my
interspatial
God.
garbage can, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, that's the way
Why
to do
was
it.
that so hard?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry it took us so long to get to it, but interspatial garbage can is the correct answer. Yes, that
He
was
just-
right.
There's no trash because he's got it all.
Think about it. Think about if you're a rich and powerful man in this futuristic world and you offend him. So you're walking down the street, you're going somewhere, you see a homeless man begging, and you're looking behind your back. You're looking around, you look at trash, you look at things that you didn't care about, you didn't look at anymore, and you're terrified for your life because you know death could come from anywhere.
It's true.
No, like you go to work and you go to your office and it is packed with trash. There is no room to walk in. It is only filled with trash. Like that
That's
sort
what
of shit
happens.
happens all the time.
Not only-
And like, where
I'm
would they?
imagining some chapters of this where like he's like putting trash in the right place to like make people think of things, and then I'm imagining some of the things where like it's a psychological horror. episode.
He's just trying to break people.
He knows
about garbage.
everything that they hate and is just littering it around them at all times. Like pictures, like stuff from his ex's trash, so they can see like they're in a happy relationship now
Oh.
and shit like that.
Even better, a guy who only cares about his money. To send the stuff, I'm going to destroy the property value of every piece of real estate
Oh,
you
just
own.
stack up
I
trash.
just stack up
No,
trash.
and
Just
like-
imagining a picture of our main character looking down with this like really serious face and being like, "You're trash."
I know from trash and you're trash.
And like, where do the bodies go? You ask. Once it's a body, it's trash.
Yeah,
So it
no.
just goes in the box. Like
Cleaning up the
Eventually,
streets.
does he always have the ability to just jump in his trash can and hop into his own trash
he
domain?
can't jump into his trash can.
You gotta let him do that eventually.
I
Jump
mean-
into his trash can and get to all the trash that he's stored.
No. Traveling shopping cart.
Ooh,
Mm,
I like
yeah.
it. Okay, wait. So trash can on his back
It's like-
and then a
Trash can,
shopping cart
there's-
that he can
yeah,
use to
yeah.
like.
Shopping carts don't exist anymore.
Yeah, he has the only one.
It's like the only
Oh,
working
that-
shopping
He
cart.
Actually,
uses
yeah,
it as a
that
mode
sounds
of
incredible.
transportation.
It is the classic like cultivation shuttle to move fast.
Yeah.
It's his shopping cart.
Yeah.
that makes
Oh,
sense.
that's
no,
perfect.
this follows.
It's
Man,
oh,
these are
man.
all 3 beautiful characters. What happened?
It's our fun new podcast. I'm just the Bill.
I'm just a
All
Bill.
right, so I think that's probably about it for our
That's
first
the show,
episode.
like, shit.
we're gonna try to do pretty similar structure for the rest, where we do about three prompts from Bill. We may try to have him have a theme some episodes.
Mix it up a little bit. Maybe try and make them not all books. One of those was
We
definitely
need to
a
write
serial.
all this down. I might run with one of these for a story as we move forward because some of these just sound super fun. Like I'm really interested in Bill McCann. I want to create this
Billy McCann,
super
the trash can man.
metropolis.
Ooh.
Like I want to it's gonna be like I think like the visualization of the old Metropolis films, except a man who isn't super rich at the top, the man at the bottom who terrifies the people at the top.
Oh yeah, no, he's the Shadow Kingpin.
Yeah, he's like it is. I would love the idea that this is like slowly revealed. Like like he's always goes on top, and you realize that he's the main character, but like it's slowly revealed as a plot point that he is actually the kingpin of this major organization coming up from the bottom.
Yeah, no, I believe this has to be a Korean novel. Like, there's no way.
We'll,
Like, if it
we'll
was a
convince
novel.
somebody. We'll convince one of our listeners to like write these. Holy shit, you guys! The fan art from this show. If there's ever fan art from this show, will be insane.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, guys, if you got it, send it to us.
Oh
We'll
my
love it.
god,
please.
do it! Don't listen to me. Do it! No,
No,
don't.
you can actually either tweet it to us at Tiger Coaster.
Tiger Coaster or tiger.rollercoaster@gmail.com. Just like our other shows, if you review this podcast, I will read it at the end of the show.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. It's an idea I got from the great Paul F. Tompkins and his amazing mustache.
All right, that was super fun, guys. Let's do more of this.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
it was a fun show.
And
Trust me, dude, I got more of them.
Well,
Yeah.
have a great day.
we'll talk
Thanks.
soon.
Peace.
Tiger Roller Coaster Productions. Tigers are scary. You try to get off.